to do right now is in order to get to being able to master this, because obviously it's not a real piano, right? We're gonna have to train our voices to be able to match the notes. So, I mean, we all remember that in the past, I've always had you guys do the hand signals. So that's a great way to practice. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use our vocals and we're gonna go ahead and use our hand signals to sing along. So I'll sing something and then you guys respond after, okay? All right, so the first one, okay, we're gonna do 4 notes and it's gonna be a combination, maybe some repeated notes, but here we go, okay? So just repeat after me. The first one is gonna be do, re, mi, do. So it's gonna be do, re, mi, do. Let me hear you guys. Very good, one more time. Do, re, mi, do. Your turn. And very good. All right, so then the next one's gonna be do, do, so, so. So let's go ahead and do that. You guys remember what so looks like? All right, let me go ahead and just do it first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, do, so, so. Your turn. And do, do, so, so. Let me hear you. And my turn. Do, do, so, so. Your turn. Good. No, we're gonna go mi. I'm sorry. Mi, fa, ti, la. So it goes mi, fa, ti, la. Now, does anyone remember the hand signals to those? We did mi already. So we got mi, okay? Mi, mi, fa, and then ti, and then la. All right, you guys feel your voices going down from the ti, la. All right, let's try it again. So if it's mi, fa, ti, la, one more time, and mi, fa, ti, la, one more time, and mi, fa, ti, la. Your turn by yourself. My turn. Mi, fa, ti, la. Your turn. Very good. Top. Do, re, mi, re, do. But those are 5 notes, so let's go ahead and do them together. Well, we're singing 5 notes, but we're repeating some of them, right? So it goes do, re, mi, re, do. So we go up 3 and then back down the same 3. One more time. Do, re, mi, re, do. Good job, you guys. Your turn. Ready? And do. My turn. Do, re, mi, re, do. Your turn. Sweet deal. Good job, you guys. All right, y'all. So before we go on any further, we went ahead and we practiced our vocals, right? And we try to train our voices to match the notes doing the solfege, right? And when we usually do the solfege, we always kind of just stay in what's it called? In a fixed do with the C major scale. So we always kind of sing in that tone, right? And so what I want us to look at, all right, I want us to learn the keys, all right? So we have our little cheat sheet. Ignore the hearts. We're going to use those a little later, okay? But I want us to be able to walk up to a piano, and when we walk up to that piano, you guys are going to know exactly where what note is. So if I were to say, find the C note, right? You guys are going to be able to find it. Now, in this piano we have here that we made, okay, here's a C note. All right? There are 2 C notes, okay? And you guys can try to guess, but I will show you first right now. So we have this C, Do, and guess what? If we sing the scale, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. There's a second Do, the octave of Do. So we have Do, and then we have Do. Okay, so we have the lower octave, the high octave. Now, so if we know these are the 2 C notes, here they are, I'm pointing at them. What do we notice? What is one thing we can always look at, okay, that we can always look at on the piano that will help us find where the C note is, okay? I want you to look up at the black keys right here. Same thing right here. Okay, there's something happening, okay? There are, how many black keys are right next to each other here in this situation? There are 2. Okay, how many are here? How many do we count? 1, 2, 3. There's 3. And then how many are here? 1, 2. And then where were our 2 C's at? We had 1 C here, and I'll show you. Boom, there's 1 C. And then the second C right there. See, I wasn't lying to you. I knew what I was doing sometimes. Okay, so if these are the 2 C's, okay, we have the lower octave C, and then we have the higher octave. Okay, Do, 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 Do. Okay, guess what? Did we notice that they're right next to where the 2 black keys are? That's what always helps me when I step up to a piano. Now, I'm not a piano player. I can't, play Mozart or do anything fancy. I know a few chords, that's about it. But I'll always know what note is where if I need to find out a melody, right? So if I walk up to a piano, and I told you guys in the past when we were making these, and I'll show you a little later, is that these notes repeat themselves, right? So we have Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. If we sing the musical alphabet, it goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then back to C. And then when we get back to C, guess what? Those same notes are going to repeat themselves. C, D, E, and then we have F, and so on. Okay, and those notes are always going to repeat in the same sequence. So no matter what piano I'm looking at, I know if I locate where there's 2 black keys off to our left, right? This is our left side right here. Boom. This is going to be the C note. That's a C note. Okay, boom. That's a C note. All right. So let's go ahead and run through the scale again, okay? Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi. Oh, wait. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. And then I get tired. Do, Re, Mi, Fa. And I can't sing that high, so we're going to have to stop right there. All right. So if we have Do, and that's C. Okay, we're going to follow that order. What's the next letter in the alphabet that comes after C? You guys can probably see through my paper here, but it should be a D, right? That's a D. Okay, then after D comes E. So if we go Do, we go C, D, E, F, G, right? And then after G, we don't go to H, we go to A, B, C. Okay, that's how we're going to sing it. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, one more time. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All right, cool. Alright, so just when you guys thought I was joking and kidding about the whole repeated notes, I want you guys to hear something. You guys hear the piano? Okay, now there's a lot more keys here than there are in the piano we made, right? Okay, but let's look at the sequence. Okay, How many black keys we have here? We have 2, 3, 2, 3, right? So they repeat themselves. Even though we haven't looked at the black keys yet, we haven't looked at those notes, those flat notes, okay, we still use them as a way to reference where C is. So guess what? That is C, right next to these 2 black keys, off to the left. C, and guess what, you guys? Okay, this one. Okay, we got do, 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 and then guess what? Where's the other next 2? Here's another pair of 2, right? Guess what? It's all the same. Do, do. Okay, they're just higher octaves, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and follow that together. We go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and then, all right. All right, so that was just us observing a few little details about the piano and how we're still trying to train our voices to be able to sing along so that we can do more activities with the piano that we made from paper. All right, but hold on tight. We're gonna do some more rhythmic tests, I guess. You know, we're gonna use some rhythm notes, and we're gonna use our hearts. So make sure you guys grab your hearts and you guys get the squares with the rhythm notes that you guys made, so you can follow along. If you guys don't have that done, just go ahead and follow along with the video and clap along. Really, okay. I'm gonna show you some things that you might mistake to be the same, but they're not, and I want to just take a closer look at it so that we can tell the difference, okay? Because it's going to be very important, especially when we go into actual playing, you know, notes with a piano. All right, class, so today what I want to go ahead and look at is different variations that might be confused for each other, okay? So I'm just going to go over some different combinations for music notes that people sometimes might mistake for being the same thing, especially right now since all we're doing is working with percussion before we move on to the notes on the piano. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add something that you guys can hear. You guys hear that? Tap, tap, tap. That there is a metronome, okay? So that is just going to help us go ahead and hear our time signature and be able to travel through the beats, you know, on time and on tempo. All right, so here, go ahead and tell me what we have. What do we have here? We have 2 of the same note. What notes are these? I'll give you guys 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and tell me. That's correct. Half note. So I'm going to go ahead and give us our time signature. All right, here's our empty measure. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so very simple, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show you the different combination that some people might actually confuse to be the same thing. Okay, so here we have, go ahead and tell me, guys, what note is this? That's right, quarter note. And then what note is this? Okay, you guys should remember this is the rest note, but to be more specific, the quarter note rest. Okay, so let me give you guys our time signature. Here we go. Empty measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest. All right, you guys notice a difference? Let me go ahead and get the other one out. I'm gonna put them side by side so we can hear it. Okay, so the first one that we had earlier was a half note. Right here, this is a quarter note and a quarter note rest. Now, if you think about it, we're clapping about the same amount of times, right? Because we go rest, 1, 2, right? But in terms of when we step aside from percussion and we're gonna go ahead and play piano, let's go ahead and play our C note. Do, 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 do. Everyone sing do. This is our C. Okay? So if we play the C note, remember, this is a half note being played on the C. We're gonna hold the note for that time. Okay, for those 2 beats. So let me give us our time signature again. Okay, and we're gonna sing this one this time. Okay, so it goes, empty measure goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes do, 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 do. You guys hear the difference? Okay, what's happening is here is we play the ta, we stop because we rest, and then we play the 1, 2. But when we play the 1, 2, I sing the note do for those 2 beats. Okay, so that's the difference. Don't mix those up, especially when we're just working on percussion right now. All right, so let me give you a new combination. Let's go ahead and look at the kinds of notes that we're using here. Okay, this is what? A quarter note. Very right, correct. And this is our eighth note. Okay, so we have a quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note. All right, let's go ahead and clap those out. I'm gonna give you guys an empty measure, and then I'm gonna be quiet because I wanna hear you guys clap it, and then I'll clap with you, okay? So here's the empty measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, goes. Again. All right, so we went ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, and then we started over again. Okay, that's what you guys should have gotten. Let's try it together one more time. Okay, let me give you the metronome. Empty measure all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and look closely again. So what's going on now, we see the dashed dotted lines in the middle of the hearts. That's right. If you guys remember what we did with this last time, these are called the subdivisions. Okay, very good. The subdivisions. So now we're going to go back to clapping to this rhythm. You guys hear the tick tock, tick tock. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so we're back on the subdivisions, okay? So let me go ahead and give you guys the combination that you might mistake for a different one. Okay, so here are our subdivided notes. Now, I want to test you guys. Who remembers the names of these notes? Okay, so very important. There's only 2 types of different notes here. So let me just go ahead and lay that out. All right, so you guys should be able to tell me this one. All right, if someone said that is a subdivided 8th note, they are correct. Very good. And then this one right next to it should be known as the, let me hear you guys. If anyone said this is the 8th note rest, they are correct. If you guys said it was a rest note, very good as well. Okay, so we're using this in our subdivisions. Okay, so let me get the notes. Actually, let's go ahead and clap this first. All right, so I'm gonna give us our subdivided beat. All right, let's go ahead and give the empty measure. I'm gonna give the empty measure. Then you guys are gonna clap to see if you guys remember how you would clap this, and then I'll clap with you. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. My turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. Okay. Empty measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to use that as an example is I want us to consider again how many times are we clapping. All right, so let's go ahead and start here. All right, this is the subdivision eighth note, the subdivided eighth note, and then the eighth rest. And then we have two subdivided notes, the two subdivided eighth notes, which is technically just like this one. So this one goes T, rest, T, T, right? This one goes ta, T, T. Now, how many times are we clapping on this first half? We go 1, rest, 1, and then 2, 3. So again, we're going 1, rest, 2, 3. So we're clapping 3 times, right? But then here, how many times are we clapping? Right, so if that's ta, we go 1 clap, and then T, T, 2 claps, T, T. So the same thing, 1, 2, 3. So we're clapping 3 times here, we're clapping 3 times here. But here's the difference, okay? So we are very specific here, and we put a rest note saying there's going to be no sound. You stop for that subdivided beat, okay? You don't play anything in that and, right? So if we were singing or playing the piano, let's go back to our C note, and everyone should know, if we left our little cheat sheet, this is C, this is do. Everyone say do, 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 do. Okay, one more time. Do, 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 do. So if we were to use that note and sing along with these percussion notes, let's go ahead and sing it. Okay, so we're gonna go do, rest, do, 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 do. You see, here we hold the note. Let's give us the time signature. Right? So we go do, 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 do. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not singing the same note. One more time. And do, 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 do. You guys hear it? Okay, so remember, when we have the rest note, that means we stop, we shush, we're quiet, right? When we see the ta, you hold the note for those 2 subdivided beats, right? So the 1 and, you go do, right? 1 and, do, right? And then do, do with the TT. All right, good job, you guys. All right, guys, well, that's it for today's lesson. I'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully you guys are tuning in. These videos usually get updated weekly, either if not by Tuesday or Wednesday. All right? Okay, guys. Well, have a good one.